Please welcome your 2026 San Francisco 49ers.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And off we go in Santa Clara. LeQuint Allen to return this. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And they'll have a veteran leading them out. It's their 9th-year quarterback.
Simply put, there's not a throw on the field he's not capable of making. His arm can reach every blade of grass, which as a defender is an absolute pain to have to worry about down in and down out. And as an offense, it energizes you for the possibility of a big play at any time.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Going with Dallas here. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Here's their first carry for LeQuint Allen. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
They're going to run this with Dallas. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Jason Pinnock there on the tackle. Following the play, one of the Jaguars in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Carry here for Dallas. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun on 3rd down. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Back to throw now. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Pass play now. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now it's Dallas. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They're going to try and throw it here. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings them to 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Rolling from the gun here. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Isaac Garindo to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're brought out by someone who holds records at both Ohio and Indiana universities. Not easy to do. Impressive stuff. It's Curtis Rourke.
Okay, when I watch these rookie quarterbacks running out to open a game, I think of the old World Series great pitcher Cliff Lee. And he made a one-handed play in the World Series and was asked about it afterwards. They said, man, how do you have so much poise? You didn't even look nervous on that stage. And he said, sometimes you got to fake it till you make it. You got to tell yourself you'll be just fine. And these rookie QBs, that's part of the learning curve they're climbing.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Play action with Rourke. Into the hands of Jordan Watkins. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Rourke to throw. Throws there for Sky Moore. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Rourke out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
He's stepping up and takes off with this one. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
And the 49er first down. First and 10.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. Second and 18 coming up. Taylor now up the middle. Hop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. These last two snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Third and long for him here. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
On fourth down, looks like 49ers sending out Thomas Morstead and out of punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Second drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
This is Dallas. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, play action. They shot his shot, Brock, but they couldn't connect.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. They're going play action. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Throw here, third down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
On fourth down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. And the fair catch made here at the 15. Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Rourke looking to throw. This one finds Taylor. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now a toss play. Taylor. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Rourke from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's making a bid for it. And Rourke gets down wisely there after securing his guys the first.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. To throw, Rourke. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
You've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Shotgun now for Rourke. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Thomas Morstead on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He dodged the tackle. Dancing past him. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Throwing off the play fake. Throw left side, complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Quick throw completed out to the left. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. He's going to throw it. Now he takes it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
That's another Jaguars 1st down. It's a gain of 10.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Working on 1st down. Took off with it again. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. They'll throw it. That's caught. It's Hunter. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Jacksonville.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars pull that in front further, 13-zip. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Galindo to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. They're cobbled together a yard there. Sent to the ground by Mason Smith.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of a yard.
So we're through one. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Receiver in motion, going left. Play fake, it's Rourke. He's running with it. A gain 15 there. And that gives the 49ers the first.
A gain of 15 yards.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. So 1st down from the 41. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Rourke. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. But it looks like the 49ers were the first to it, and they make the recovery. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble they just forced.
They do, got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed, and you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a chance to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Jaguars and this running back headed back out for a new series. They're up 2 touchdowns and could make it a 3-score game here. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Now, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
Looking to throw again on second down. Steps up, and he's running with it. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They strike for 23 yards. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
From the red zone now. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 20-zip lead. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21.
49ers nothing.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Sky Moore on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the 49ers on offense. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Rourke. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Play action with Rourke. It is cut left side. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. It's on target to Moore. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Rourke out of the shotgun. He'll get this one to Watkins. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the ladder. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Rourke looking to pass. He'll try and run this. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Jags loading up the secondary on this 3rd down. They've got 6 DBs out there. 3rd and long for him here. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. I'm going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
For the field goal, a 40-yard attempt.
Piniero's kick is good, and it gets a fraction closer as it leads down to 18.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Now Piniero on to handle the kickoff. Bayshul and Tootin now on the return. He's going well so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The Jaguars back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. With Dallas here. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start this series with an option left. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Rourke from the gun. Has it downfield, working the left. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 from the 43. Takes the handoff, now to throw. This is thrown towards a defender instead, man. He's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Running back sent in motion. Shotgun now for Rourke. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Now the Jaguars getting set to go. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
2nd down now. They need 7. He's going to throw this one. Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. From the gun on 3rd down. He's going to run for it. And he gives himself up after a short gain. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
They're going to run this with Dallas. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Looking to throw here. He can run it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It's a gain of 11. And the Jaguars first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Catch made over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Carry here for Dallas. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Looking in the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. Miss a 39-yarder from the left hash. Little knocks it through. And that stretches the lead to 21.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Moore with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. This, the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Back to work after throwing the pick. Dump off to his fullback. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8. So we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now Rourke to throw. Dump off caught by his back. Guarendo's got the first down and more. Has room down the left sideline. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers chop some the lead off before the half. Isaac Guarendo with the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off, and pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game.
Eddie Pinheiro.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This is Allen to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Heads out on the bootleg. Dumps it off to his running back. Along the sideline past midfield. And finally stopped at the 34. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
To throw here on 1st down. Has a man, it's Brown. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Setting up to throw. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
By his running back, Allen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Jaguars are going to call their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Now it's Dallas. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. And they're going to throw out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they get to him again! Get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. This is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Little knocks it through. And just before halftime, Bronk, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
all set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. The 49ers offense and Curtis Rourke set to go once more now. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. To throw, Rourke. Dumped off to his running back. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on first down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. To the air, here's Rourke. Looking slant route, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Back to throw it. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Sticking to the air here. A massive shot towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this